Hi, this is Joanne. I wanted to talk to you today a little bit about the perilous fight that we're all in. Perilous to mean it means to be at risk, and basically we all are, in the sense that, well, in different senses. But let's let's talk about, like, if you're younger right now. Sometimes, you're born into circumstances that aren't very good. There could be abuse going on in your home. There could be neglect going on in your home. You could be born with parents that really don't teach you a lot of stuff. They just kind of had you. They do their thing, whether it's, I don't know, if they party on the weekend or they just sit in front of the TV. They don't really guide you a lot. And if you're young, you really don't know how this world really works. But the truth of the matter is, if you if you understand some of it, then it's easier to get ahead and make a better life for yourself. Um, I have, I always have my music playing in my ear. Um, I have Eminem playing in my ear. Lose Yourself. He has a couple of good songs. He's a good rapper. He fought himself out of poverty, and he just the weight of the weight of the world. It was just too much for him to make it through this life like that. And he understood suicide wasn't an option. It wasn't something he was going to do, and he didn't want to end up in jail and shot, as he sings about. Um, so he kept writing. Um, Sometimes, like, school is not the way that a person from the hood is going to make it. They just don't have the skills to make it through, because the truth is, a lot of stuff that they teach you in school, half the shit you're never going to use. And because of all the childhood stuff that you had to, home life that you had to endure, it's just too much for you. But there's other ways to make it, you know. Maybe you're a rapper. Maybe you're going to be a registered massage therapist, and open up your own company one day and hire other registered massage therapists. To start a company, it's a good idea to get some experience in your field. But really, what it takes to start a company is to go online, contact the government, and ask them. You know, you can do some research online. You can contact the government and ask them. And basically, you set up an LLC if you're in the states, or uh, you can incorporate a business in Canada, and that separates your assets from the companies, which is a good idea, because if the company ever gets sued, they can't come after your personal assets. And you'd get yourself a bookkeeper, and you'd get yourself an accountant. You only need to go see you want to go see an accountant before you start the business, so he can kind of give you some pointers. Um, you could start a driving school. I've mentioned this several times in other videos. A driving school. See, the driving school business is, your people need to get their license to make money. Sometimes they're driving, as a courier. Sometimes they're just driving to work, and they don't have a ride. The transit system is not going to work for them, so they need to get their license. So there's always going to be customers in there, and especially if you're in an area where you could relocate to an area where there is the graduated licensing program. And it's a good program. It's effective. It reduces crashes by 19% by 16-year-olds. So I'm not sure why they got rid of it in BC. Actually, I'm sure why they got rid of it. It has to do with money. When young people crash, the rates go higher, right? So, and there's only one insurance company up there that has a monopoly on all basic auto insurance. So, um, yeah.